Prambors Radio, Indonesia #1 hit music station.
Okay, Prambors Radio. This is Indonesia #1 hit music station. Number one. Thank you for the help, Niall.
Yeah, of course. No.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Get that fun?
You're the first person. First or second, I can't remember.
Okay, so we're here to talk about your music.
Yes.
It's really exciting for all of us here in Indonesia.
Thanks for coming over here.
Yeah, anytime.
To hang out here, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Anyways, it's been a couple of years since you go solo.
Yeah.
So do you know right away which direction of music you wanted to go when you first started going solo?
Yeah, I knew exactly. Since I was a child, I knew how my first album would sound. Mm-hmm. Like I was brought up on very like old school rock and roll, and then a very like Irish singer songwriter, chilled out vibes. So I knew it would be along those lines, me and an acoustic guitar. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, just this time around, I wanted to expand on my influences a little bit and make music that matches to everything that I listen to, from when I was a teenager to stuff that the first music that I ever heard.
So wrapped up into one right now.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. It was just a bit more freedom. Yeah. Last time I was very set in my ways, very strict on how I wanted everything to sound.
Yeah.
This time I just went, let's go for it and see what happens.
So your first record was Flicker, recorded a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And it represented how you felt at that time.
Yeah.
Is that right?
100%.
100%. So how did you feel at that time?
Sad.
Okay. Okay.
Lyrically, yeah. Musically, that was always the way it was going to be. It was going to be chilled out, but it worked out well that I just got through a heartbreak, which helps.
Yeah, it did. It did. A lot of fans were like moved by it. Yeah.
Which is good. Yeah. I like when people connect to music, because there's a lot of stuff out there that you can't connect to.
Yes, that's actually right.
And so, I'm glad you said that. That's good.
Yeah. So about nice to meet you. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling right now? It represented how you're feeling this time as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, 26, traveling the world, having a great time. Yep. This year I wanted to because I toured all of last year, and
you did.
I was busy, and so from the end of last year up until probably the summer of this year, I was working on the record maybe. Whenever, but I was also taking time to go and hang out with my friends, go to festivals, go to away on holidays. Yeah. But also with the record always on my mind, and so it's been quite a fun year, and I think Nice to Meet You kind of represents.
I can see you having a lot of fun. Seeing your Instagram and all.
having a good time.
Yeah, you're having a hoot right now.
No, I mean, I spent so many years and that was all I did, was just travel, and it's nice to be able to just kind of chill out. And even coming to Singapore this week, this was the first time. I've been to Singapore so many times, but I'd never seen it, for instance. And same can be said when I travelled around Southeast Asia a few years ago.
Yep.
It was nice to just actually get out and about and see things.
Nice to meet new people.
Exactly. Indeed.
Let's talk music video. I mean, you're a rock star in that music video. Were you a big part? I mean, of the idea and all?
Yeah, that was
all you.
No, I won't say all, but I definitely I wanted to shoot it in a particular way. I'm a big fan of Guy Ritchie, and even Martin Scorsese, some bits of the way he shoots. I wanted to do some nice little tricks and stuff like that, but the idea was there. I wanted to kind of concentrate on what the song was about and keep it clean and have a bit of fun with it as well, and drop some Easter eggs of song titles and things like that into it. So that was good fun.
Yeah. You're like a total rock star in that music video. I mean, that's so cool.
I don't know.
So I've read that this past year you've written over 60 songs. Truth or false?
Yeah.
That's true.
Very true. Probably more, but it's you have to write a lot of crap songs to write good ones. So it was easy to whittle out the bad ones.
The more experience, the better. Is that right?
Exactly.
Can you spill some of the beans that what can we expect from your upcoming album?
Well, we hered some songs today, and it feels
totally confidential. Confidential. Yep.
Yeah, he's not going to tell you anything.
Yep. No.
But he was there. We played some music, and I think it was a bit more fun and a bit more up tempo, a bit rockier in points. A lot of electric guitar. I just wanted to kind of just, as I said, do everything with a bit more freedom, and show off my musicality a little bit and yeah, just go for it and not like think about it too
so
much.
you're really going like all out in this project.
Yeah, because I was thinking about my second tour.
Yeah.
You know, because on the first tour you've only got one album.
Yes.
And the show can only be a certain way.
Exactly.
Whereas now I have a combination of 2 albums.
Yeah. You can mix it all up.
This time I'll be doing bigger shows and I know what the show looks like in my head. So, I mean, last week I played to 65,000 people in Mexico. In a stadium and playing Nice to Meet You in front of a big crowd was the best feeling ever. So next year we'll do it again. We'll go again.
Well, hopefully that will happen.
Yes,
that will happen.
Hopefully.
So moving on,
Yeah.
let's talk about fans. Are fans a big part of your like creative process? How do you respond to them?
In terms of the creative side of it, 100%, because I see them on tour every night of the week. I look at their faces. I know what they jump around to. I know what makes them sad.
Yep.
You know, and then when I go into the studio, I know what I'm missing out. You know, I know from the last album I needed a heavier song. I needed more of a Nice to Meet You thing. I needed a, you know, a big banger like that, or I needed, you know, I know what I need. So when I go into the studio, it's about knowing what I think my fans want.
Yeah.
So
and you interact with them a lot as well, right?
Sorry?
You interact with them a lot, right?
Yeah, all the time. It's very important to chat to them. You know, you can't expect them to just release music and then they just latch onto that. They have to know me too.
Yep, they do. So as a singer / songwriter, is there any musician that you look up to? I mean, any references from?
Oh, there's loads. Like, yeah, I mean, from
we were talking about when you're 14 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you look up to when you're 14?
When I was 14, that was when I was like making a lot of my own like musical decisions, because there was a lot of music that was kind of handed to me when I was a kid. Eagles, Fleetwood Mac, things like that.
Dreams.
But like, yeah, exactly. Bruce Springsteen has always been like my number one. Like when I go to concerts, I never want them to end. And when you go to a Bruce Springsteen concert, it lasts 4 hours. And you know, he gives it all for the crowd and kind of like the man of the people. And that's what I love about him, and just the way he looks on stage. He looks like a rock. You know, he is a rock star, so he looks like one. He just looks cool, and so I've always looked up to him. And when you make, as an artist, when you make music, you try and make stuff that's going to last the test of time. And hopefully in the coming years I can do that, and that's what you're always trying to do.
Of course.
And emulate someone else, and emulate careers like that.
Yeah. So as a solo artist again, do you have any like dream collaboration? Is that a big part? Is that important for you, like collaborating with other artists?
Yeah, no, I would. If it was up to me, every song would be a collaboration. I don't think for a long time a lot of collaborations didn't happen, and there's nothing better than seeing people collaborate. The problem is, for me to collaborate with someone, I want them to be involved with the song from the start. And a lot of the problem we have is getting in the same city, first of all, in the same room as a lot of other artists, because I'm here now.
Yes, you are.
My friends are all in LA right now because there's an award show on. So, you know, it's hard to get in the same room sometimes, but if I could do it, I would do it all the time, because it's such a cool thing to be able to do.
It is. Well, hopefully we'll see a lot more of that.
Yeah, I hope so.
In the upcoming years. Last but not least, I mean, it's been fun for you the past year, but what do you think is the struggle for you in this music industry?
Good question.
Is there any struggle for you? I mean,
yeah, I mean, it can be tough, you know, like day-to-day stuff is quite hard, you know. Sometimes, like, you know, if you go to a city, you want to be able to see it. Sometimes I don't get to go outside. More so recently, I've been able to see a lot more, which has been great. And apart from that, I just enjoy it, you know. I like meeting other artists, you know, people that I look up to. You know, going to other people's shows is amazing. I'm not one to overthink much.
Which is good.
Yeah,
good.
I like having a bit of fun, so I don't struggle. I don't like to think I struggle with it much. No.
Just remember when you're having like day-to-day struggles, like if you can't go outside, you're making a lot of people happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like me right now. Thank you very much, Niall, for your time. Best of luck to you.
Cheers, bud.
Can't wait for your music to come out.
I appreciate it.
Best of luck. Success.